Coming up, how students feel about Washington State's mask mandate lifting.
An election campaign start today. Find out who's running for what. Up next on Murrow News 8.
From the Northwest Public Broadcasting Studios on the campus of Washington State University, this is Murrow News 8.
Good afternoon, I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
And I'm Drew Ambergy. Welcome to Murrow News 8. WSU released a statement regarding the situation in Ukraine. The school condemned the destructive attacks on Ukraine by the Russian government. The Office of International Programs is offering online and in-person support and resources to Ukrainian students. The outreach has increased as the situation abroad evolves.
Whitman County COVID numbers have gone down significantly lately. There have been 5 new cases as of yesterday, bringing the total amount of cases to 9,229. There are no updates on hospitalizations or death data. Whitman County Public Health reports they are taking a more strategic approach to COVID cases. They will focus efforts in 3 areas: outbreak investigations, cases in congregate settings, and targeted case investigations for those at greatest risk for severe illness.
With the end of Washington's indoor mask mandate coming in just a few weeks, what does everyone plan on doing with their masks? Murrow News 8 reporter Jackie Smith has more.
On February 17th, Governor Jay Inslee announced that masks will no longer be required in most indoor locations in Washington State starting March 21st. While schools and businesses can still decide if they want to require masks, it appears that for the most part, masks are done for in Washington. The mandate was originally implemented in June of 2020, and the outdoor mask mandate was just lifted February 18th. After almost 2 years of a mask mandate, there are some WSU students who face mixed reactions to it being lifted.
And personally, it makes me a little uncomfortable just because I don't think that we're fully out of the COVID era.
A bit conscious of it, having it lifted.
I mean, I'm very excited about it, obviously. I think it was very important to have in the first place. I think it kept a lot of people safe, but I mean, yeah, I'm kind of ready to get back to it and not have to go to work with a mask, go to class with a mask.
Right before the mandate was lifted, there was a surge in COVID cases, which prompted people to buy more masks, and free N95 masks were given out all over the place. Flash forward a few weeks later, and masks may become a thing of the past.
We spent about the past 2 years gathering up masks, especially after the recent push for free N95s. So, once this mandate is over, what's everyone planning to do with all their masks?
Masks appeared to have become a cultural norm and even a courtesy in America, which is why some people may still keep them on.
I think I'm gonna still wear it just out of courtesy, or just just be to be safe and respectful to people that are also uncomfortable with the situation.
Other students are from other states where the mandate has been lifted and COVID cases rose, so they want to keep their mask on to try and prevent this from happening in Washington.
I'm originally from Illinois, and when the early days when it was starting to get lifted, there was about half the people took off their masks, and then as we saw, as a result, the number kept going up. So having it lifted again, I want to keep wearing mine. Regardless of the mandate, masks have become a significant item in the COVID-19 pandemic and something we won't soon forget.
I don't know, maybe I'll keep one as a memento of the COVID era, you know?
Reporting in Pullman, I'm Jackie Smith, Murrow News 8.
Pullman Public Schools will lift their mask mandate March 21st, following Governor Inslee's announcement that the mandate will be lifted statewide. There were parents in support and opposition of the removal of the mask mandate at the school board meeting Wednesday night. Beth Ficklin voiced why she didn't think it was a good idea.
I'd like to ask that the school continue to require masks in school to the end of the school year. We have a lot of students with COVID anxiety that are not going to be ready to drop that. We have families who have kids who are immunocompromised, have family members, or have a greater risk.
The school district is waiting to receive additional guidance about the mask mandate. The Washington State Department of Health will put out more information on March 7th. The application closed yesterday as ASWSU has their candidates for the 2022 presidential election. There are 2 tickets on this year's presidential ballot. The first pair of candidates are Sydney Finch and Kelly Visser. Their campaign is called Taking Action, Getting Results. The next pair of candidates is Jacob Martinez and Kiana Parsi with the Campaign Advocacy for All. With the candidates being announced, there are a few key dates within this election. The general debate will be held March 6th in the Cubs Senior Ballroom at 6 p.m., followed by the multicultural debate March 21st at 6 p.m. Voting will open March 22nd and will remain open through March 23rd at 7 p.m. The winner will be announced that Friday around 5 p.m. More information can be found on the Instagram. Beginning Monday, February 28th through March 4th is Restaurant Week, hosted by the ASWSU and the GPSA. The first 50 grad and undergraduate students can get $5 off at Birch and Barley on Monday, Cella's on Tuesday, Paradise Creek Brewery on Wednesday, O Ramen on Thursday, and Porch Light Pizza on Friday. This does exclude alcohol.
Promote Pullman is hosting a Mardi Gras event downtown beginning today and going through March 2nd. You can pick up beads from Sam Dials Jewelry, Pups and Cups Cafe, Adam Hart Music, Sanctuary Smoothies, and Michelle's Closet. Not only will the beads get you some deals at participating downtown businesses, businesses are also doing Mardi Gras themed items.
We'll have the king cake latte, and then we have a Mardi Gras cookie that's gluten-free, and then we'll also be making we have a gumbo as well.
Deals differ from store to store. Shoppers who tune in receipts from all 8 participating shops will receive a $5 gift card from Promote Pullman. In celebration of Black History Month, the WSU Women's Center is hosting a Black Art and Poetry exhibition through February 28th. The exhibition is located in the basement of Wilson Short Hall in Room 8. The entrance is decorated with a banner honoring Black History Month, and the show features art and poems from WSU students. The exhibition is open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
According to Pullman Police daily logs, between Saturday and Thursday, we've seen 13 reports of stray dogs and barking or whining dogs in Pullman. While this may seem like a lot, according to Pullman Police, this is not any more than the average week. According to City Code, keeping an animal which repeatedly makes frequent disturbances, though, barking, howling, or otherwise causing a disturbance is prohibited. Once officers have made 2 reasonable attempts to tell pet owners their animals are causing a disturbance, they can give owners tickets. This campus class is making an impact on its participants, outside of just breaking a sweat.
And a bit of good news for those looking to buy homes in Pullman, coming up on Murrow News 8.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
There. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Can I tell you another one? So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it. What's Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. What is a boxer's favorite drink? Fruit punch.
Looking to buy a home? According to Pullman Radio, prices around the country have dropped 20% since December. The average is now about $260,000. Prices overall are still up about $14,000 from a year ago. Home prices peaked last July and were about $100,000 higher than right now.
The Latah County Sheriff's Office is still attempting to locate a missing man. 67-year-old Jeffrey J. Schroeder was last seen Wednesday, February 9th in Bowville, Idaho. After obtaining new information, investigators are asking for assistance and information on a mid to full-sized white pickup truck. It was last seen in the area of Sanderson Lane in Bowville on February 9th. If you see Schroeder, you are asked to contact Detective Monty Russell with the number on your screen. Could the blood alcohol concentration limit be lowering in the state of Washington? 2 Washington senators submitted a proposal yesterday, according to King 5 News, to bring the BAC limit from 0.08 to 0.05. This comes after a rise in drunk driving crashes and deaths. One senator says it was likely proposed too late to be passed in 2022, but they wanted to start the conversation now.
Pink Gloves Boxing is celebrating its 12th year here at WSU. Our reporter Catherine Jones visited a class and found out it's about a lot more than just boxing.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, good. Kara McDonald has been a boxing instructor for 2.5 years now. But this isn't just any boxing class. This is Pink Gloves Boxing, and it's been making an impact at WSU for over 10 years now.
PGB is a lot more community-based. PGB isn't just about the boxing. Members also get one of these manuals where they can learn about the values of the program and also set goals for themselves, not just as a boxer, but in their daily lives as well. At the end of every class, members stretch together, share their growth, and get to know one another better.
PGB has made me so much more open to forming deeper connections with people. I used to be pretty reserved and didn't really trust a lot of people, and PGB has helped me find a community in which I can trust other people and help other people become empowered and find things that they love as well.
It's all about celebrating progress in PGB. Members start out with black gloves and work their way up the tier system to earn pink wraps and eventually pink gloves. But if you ask any PGB member about boxing, their first words won't be about the wraps, gloves, or even punching. It's more than that.
I've gained more confidence having a space with all women who are there to cheer you on and make you feel better about yourself. It's been a good opportunity.
And that's exactly what Kira strives to accomplish in her classes.
People leave the PGB class not only feeling like they got a good workout in, but they were around people that they could trust and were cheering them on.
Reporting in Pullman, I'm Catherine Jones, Murrow, News 8.
The 80s are making a comeback. The Student Entertainment Board is hosting a rock and roller rink event tonight at 6 p.m. at the Student Recreation Center. Attendees will have the option of using retro arcade machines and a photo booth, all while listening to an 80s cover band. Trivia buffs are also in luck. And if you know how to moonwalk, tonight may be your time to shine. Roller skates, food, and drinks are provided.
What are the cows on campus and how do they warn us about emergencies? And Gillis Williams will give you the lowdown on what to expect with upcoming on weather. Next on Murrow News 8.
Days, months.
Hey, I'm Jim from across the street.
Years.
I'd like to give you this.
A lifetime. Can rush by without realizing what we're missing. But it doesn't have to be that way. We have a choice to take action. Visit maketheconnection.net to find out more.
Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why did the girl ask the mushroom to dance? Because he was a fun guy. What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. So how does a tissue dance? Put a little boogie on it.
Paradise Creek Regional High School in Moscow has partnered with a Japanese instructor at the University of Idaho to teach students Japanese language and culture. Azusa Tojo has been volunteering twice a week at the university to educate students who are interested in learning the culture, language, and culinary arts in Japan. High school principal Brian Smith described the lessons as a rare opportunity to learn a different culture. Whitman County District Court Judge John Hart announced he is running for re-election. Hart was first elected to judge in 2018. Candidate filing for seats run in May. Hart had his own practice in Pullman before he was elected in a landslide victory 4 years ago.
There's a reason your class may have been disturbed by sirens and text messages last week. Murrow News 8 reporter Alex McCollum has the details.
Well, we send out a notification when there's imminent harm that is likely on campus.
WSU students and staff received a few emergency drill notifications, including emails and text messages last week. Office of Emergency Management Director Christina Sanders says there's a reason.
We do that to make sure that everything is up and running and functional. You don't want to find out that something's not working well when in an emergency situation. So we typically do a test every semester.
Sanders says all departments involved in deciding to send notifications try to limit how many are sent to reduce complacency and comfortability receiving emergency messages.
And in a real serious emergency where they could be in danger, they don't pay close attention to it because we send out too many notifications.
Emergency Management Coordinator Sarah Blattner says students can sign up for these notifications through their MyWSU account under Emergency Notifications. Executive Director of Public Safety and WSU Police Chief Bill Gardner says they also use campus outdoor warning system sirens for certain kinds of emergencies, though there's no uniform definition of when to use them. Gardner says there are 5 locations on campus fitted with the Campus Outdoor Warning System, or COWS for short. You can see the speakers way off in the distance behind me on top of that building. If you were on campus during the last drill, you probably heard the warning siren play. Now, Gardner says it is up to public safety administrators to determine whether or not cows get used in an emergency, like when there's an imminent danger on campus. Gardner says it's best for students and staff to have thought about how they'll respond to emergencies.
There's a lot of evidence that somebody who has thought through an emergency will handle even a different kind of emergency better than someone who's never considered it.
Reporting from Pullman, Alex McCollum, Murrow News 8.
It's been so cold, I've been wearing my mask outside. Hey Gillis, am I gonna have to keep doing that this weekend?
Yes, Drew, thank you. Degrees, 31, and an overnight low of 17. Very sunny today. Wind chill of about 9 miles per hour, so keep on those coats, but you don't have to worry too much about the wind chill. And then you look at tomorrow's forecast, about a high of 38 degrees, a low of 27 overnight. Partly cloudy, but some clouds rolling in later on in the day, and then a wind chill of 14 miles per hour, so the wind chill definitely picks up, and then sunset around 5:30 is when it starts to get cold. And then if you look at the state map, so we got, let me step out of the way a little bit, so Pullman, and then if you look up north to our friendly neighbors in Spokane, about 90 minutes away, we got an overnight low of 11 degrees and then about 31 of a daytime high. And then looking over a little further out west, Tri-Cities, high of 38, overnight low of 17. Yakima, same thing, 37-degree high, mostly sunny in that area. And then you look over a little bit further to the west side in Seattle, about a 46-degree high in Seattle, overnight low of 28. And then Olympia, high of 47, low of 27, so mostly sunny around the east and west side. And then let's go ahead and look at the the rest of the 5-day forecast. Let me go ahead and step out of the way here. For Saturday, of course, high of 38. Sunday, mostly cloudy. That's when a storm system's rolling in, high of 43. Monday, we get some rain, high of 43. Not much of a difference in the overnight low. And then Tuesday, scattered rains and clouds. And then Wednesday, some light rain. And Wednesday, actually, March 1st, starting off March 1st, with a little above normal temperatures at 51 degrees. And then Tuesday, 51 degrees as well. So looks pretty good now. Got to keep those coats on, and then we start to get into a light jacket in a few days. But that's it for weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
Coming up, a recap on last night's women's basketball game against Stanford.
And today, track and field is in Seattle for the Pac-12 championship. Colby Innebred has the details coming up.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, the boss's boss. If 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, that means it could be you, your barber, your barber's barber.
Nice work. Thanks.
You, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker,
On your left.
your cat jogger. Or you, your co-pilot, your co-pilot's co-pilot.
Super into it.
While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org to know where you stand.
Let me tell you about the toughest guy on earth. He does the work of 2 jobs, but only gets paid for 1. He's tough enough to feed the man that gave him a lifetime of nourishment. He has the crazy strength to lift the man that raised him up without even flinching. That's right. No employee of the month bonus check here. This guy, no, this warrior, will always be by his father's side, even if his dad will hardly remember. Good luck finding a gym to train for that. If this guy isn't the toughest guy on the planet, then I don't know who is. Caregiving is tougher than tough. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
The WSU women went into Maples Pavilion for a battle with the Stanford Cardinal. The game started as a shootout between the two teams until the Cardinal went up 16 late in the first quarter, while the Cougs would stay in it for all 4 quarters. The Cardinal... The Cardinal would retain the lead for the remainder of the game. Charlize Ledger-Walker led WSU in scoring with 17 points. Cameron Brink dominated the boards for Stanford, recording her 10th double-double of the season with 16 points and 15 rebounds.
You know, this is the time, yeah, you need to win, but you need to know you can compete, and you need to know you can manage a game. You need to know that you can weather kind of the punches that some of these teams can throw at you, and you're going to respond the right way. And I thought we did for the most part, and I still think we left a lot of points out there. I think we have some more in us to be able to put some more points on the board the next time we play them.
The Cougars can still make school history with a victory Saturday. A victory will record 18 overall wins and 10 conference wins and match the most in team history. The Cougs stay in California and play the Cal Golden Bears on Saturday. The WSU men are heading west for Part 2 of the Boeing Apple Cup Series. The Cougs beat the Huskies in convincing fashion in the first matchup of the season on Wednesday night. Muhammad Gay came out roaring with a massive 25 points scored to lead the Cougs to a 78-70 victory over Washington. F.A. Abagidi also put up an impressive performance, scoring 21 points and coming down with 14 rebounds. The Cougs will play the Huskies in Seattle on Saturday, looking for their second season sweep of their rivals in 3 years. Washington State received 6 shutout innings from starting pitcher Grant Taylor, leading the Cougs to a 10-0 victory against the Long Island University Sharks. WSU claimed the opener after recording 11 hits and pulled away with 6-run 7th inning. Justin Justin Vandebreak, Jake Meyer, Jack Smith, and Kyle Russell each recorded 2 hits while Highland Hall drove in 3 runs. 4 Coug pitchers combined for 9 strikeouts and allowed just 4 hits in WSU's first shutout win since posting a 10-0 victory at Santa Clara in 2019. The indoor Washington State men's and women's track and field teams will be heading to Seattle for the Pac-12 Invitational this weekend. The Pac-12 Invitational will be the final meet of the season and the last chance for any Cougar athlete to record a top 16 mark in their event and qualify for the 2022 NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships. Graduate students Sam Brixey and Cole Johnson are the only 2 Cougar athletes with NCAA qualifying marks heading into this weekend. WSU legends CJ Elby and Gardner Minshew were photographed together before Elby took the court for the Portland Trail Blazers Thursday night. Elby's shooting guard for the Blazers and Wazoo alum recorded 5 points. The Warriors ended up thumping the Blazers 132-95. My question is, where was Klay Thompson? They were playing the Trail Blazers. He was out there on the court. He just didn't make the photo, apparently.
Find out what climate change and pollution prevention tactic is being celebrated today.
Coming up on Murrow News 8.
We scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yo, Scott.
Hey.
I'm heading out, man. You want to ride?
No, I got my car, but I actually really need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you know what? I was just in there. The line is like 10 people long.
You know, I think I'll just...
Dude, are you okay?
You wouldn't believe what I was just thinking. I am definitely buzzed.
Yeah.
I think I will take this, and I will take that ride home.
Smart man.
Did you see how that dog was looking at me?
What do you think you're doing, Kevin? Was just gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving. Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious. Craig, come on man, let's put a ride home.
Every 4th Friday in February is National Skip the Straw Day. In our ongoing battle against global warming and plastic pollution, think about going straw-free today. It takes one straw approximately 200 years to decompose back into the earth. This holiday is celebrated to encourage raising awareness for the pollution potential of plastic straws.
Thanks for watching. If you missed anything in this or any of our previous newscasts, you can always find us on our YouTube channel.
More news can be found at nwpb.org/MurrowNews8, and you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good weekend.